Coming off their bye week, Oklahoma State's playing their darkest Friday night game against Kansas State. The Pokes looks to turn their season around after last week's loss to Iowa State 27-34. Oklahoma State defense struggled against freshman quarterback Rocco Bett, allowing him to throw 348 yards and 3 touchdowns. However, Oklahoma State offense looked promising with Ollie Gordon rushing for 121 yards. The Pokes wide receiver group had a good game with 4 players having more than 50 yards receiving, and Alabama looking to bounce back after throwing 2 interceptions against the Cyclones. Kansas State's also coming off of their bye week after their win against Central Florida. DJ Giggan had a big game with over 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Giggan is going to be a key player against Oklahoma State because the Pokes defense has struggled against the run, allowing 137.5 yards per game. However, Kansas State losing their senior linebacker Daniel Green for the season. Wildcat senior Desmond Perrell led the team with 7 total tackles. The Cowboys look to disrupt Kansas State quarterback Will Howard rhythm, having 8 touchdowns and 65 completions this season. Howard been on fire since his last start against Oklahoma State when he started the game for injured quarterback Adrian Martinez. Howard went 21 for 37, 294 yards, and 4 touchdowns to beat Oklahoma State 48-0. That momentum led him to go on a run to win the Big 12 championship game later that season. However, Oklahoma State's trying to forget that moment and instead use it as motivation. Despite the historic loss last year, defensive tackle Colin Clay said he's using that past week as motivation this week.
You know, we were confident, and I just felt like that situation we put in, like we were all in shock, like we weren't expecting that. So I mean, it kind of left the sour taste in everybody's mouth. But like I said, we don't want to look back on it as a negative thing. We want to look back at it on as motivation, not to let it happen again.
Especially Oklahoma State's going to have another sellout crowd. When asked, Mike Gundy said he loves the support of the crowd, and since 2021, they've been selling out the crowd.
I've been very pleased with it and thought that the fans have been awesome and would expect nothing else from them and the students on Friday night.
Reporting in Stillwater, Oklahoma, I'm ALC Alpha, Okai TV.